Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Cam Jennings here, aka Zerofats. We're going to be talking about how to start a business online with no money. That's what we're going to be talking about here. This is Zerofatzreturns, coming at you on behalf of epicconversions.com. Hope everybody's doing great out there. Hold on just a second, guys. Just want to pull this up so I can see what's happening. Okay, so we're going to be talking about how to make money online, how to start a business online with no money. All right, that's what we're going to be talking about. Let me just type something here in the chat box. Let me just type something. Type a little something in the chat box there. Hope everybody's doing great. Let's get into it, man. I want to go ahead and I want to share my screen with you guys because we're going to do a little bit of a PowerPoint here. I think you'll like it. It's kind of a mind map, not as much of a PowerPoint. A little bit of screen weirdness there you can probably see, and that's okay. It's going to go away in a minute. And here we are over here on mindmup.com. This is a great tool, you guys. If you guys want a free mind map tool, you can use this one, and it's great, man. It's really great. But anyways, we're going to be talking about how to start a business online for free. I'm going to show you guys a way to do this, and I want you to know that all the parts I'm going to show you are interchangeable with other parts. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go through a whole business model for you, and then I'm going to start interchanging parts so that you can see how to do it if you couldn't do it with that thing. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. I hope it will, though, before we're through. So let's go ahead and get started. We want to start a business online, and we have no money. Excuse me. Okay, so here's what we're going to do, right? This is one path, okay? This is Craigslist. We all know about Craigslist, right? Let's go over to Craigslist for a minute and see how this could work for us. Okay, now I want you guys to understand I might be introducing things to you that you're already familiar with, but I'm going to introduce them to you with other things that you might not be familiar with, and we're going to put things together in a way that you're going to be able to use to make good money online. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Even though you guys might know about Craigslist, you might not know everything that I'm going to talk about. So just keep an open mind here and stay with me. All right. So let's go over to Craigslist, and if we go to Craigslist, this is my area, the Dayton Springfield area. For you, it's going to be a different area, but we go over here to Craigslist, and we don't really have any money to spend. So let's go down here to gigs, right? And let's go down here to labor gigs, right? Now look, keep in mind, I understand that some of you might be disabled. Some of you might not have a car. Some of you might not be able to do labor gigs, and I understand that, but I want you to hang with me anyways because I'm going to show you how all these parts are interchangeable. This is an example. We're going to start here in labor gigs though, and I see need help cleaning some furniture and boxes out of my apartment house. $200. $220. I'm offering $55 an hour for a 2-hour job. $110. I need 2 movers. $220 total. I have my own truck. Just need help unloading. Okay, so there's some money, right? Immediately steel hauler position, $1,200 plus a week. Oh, that's kind of a commitment. We don't want to get a job. We just want to get some freelance work. Move junk out of an apartment and cleaning. $280 for 4 hours of work. Right? Okay, what else? Help unloading a moving truck. Experienced painters, okay? I need 3 men to help me a moving truck tomorrow morning around 8 a.m. I'm paying $13 an hour, only serious people, right? So clean out a garage, okay? Wow, that garage really needs cleaned out, man. It sure does. Have a garage that's halfway packed, everything bagged, have some debris, like limbs, pick up, throw me a price, need to have done ASAP. Well, we see the going rate, $10 to $15 an hour is the going rate for something like this. Takes you 4 hours to clean it up, and you charge them, $15 an hour, then you know you're looking at 60 bucks. Hey, 60 bucks, I'll clean it out for you, right? 4 hours of work probably. So there it is. Cool. So you guys get the idea. Doing some odd jobs on Craigslist, freelance type work, right? So that's part of it. And that's cool. And you're gonna make some revenue there doing that. And you're gonna get some exercise too, because you're gonna get a little work in there. So you're gonna make some revenue. So what's the next part? What do we do? What else do we do? What I want you to do is I want you to document your journey. Whenever you go on one of these jobs, whenever you want to go on one of these jobs, now look, you don't have to film what you're doing. The people who's cleaning the house, they might not like that. But you can do a quick video with your phone or with a camera in your car right before you go in there to do the gig. You can wait till you get home. You can do a quick video about the job you did when you get home. Tell the story of what happened to you on that job, right? Was the guy interesting? Was it a really weird dude? Was the garage crazy? Let me tell you something. If I had to clean this garage out, I'd have a hell of a story to tell, okay? I would have a hell of a story to tell, all right? So let me get back to our mind map. So that's the next step, right? Whenever you do a job, do a few jobs a week, you guys. You could do a job once a day. You could do a job, 3 times a week. Whenever you do a job, you tell the story of that job on YouTube, right? On a YouTube channel. So what's going to happen then is you're going to be making immediate revenue from the jobs you're doing here on Craigslist. Also, what's going to happen is as you start to build a little bit of an audience on YouTube, because let me tell you guys something, people are interested in people who freelance work, all right? People who do freelance work, that is interesting to people because there's a lot of people out there who work 9-to-5 jobs who wish they could just get by doing freelance work. They wish they could be in that situation. So it's very interesting to them to watch other people do that. All right, so you're going to start to build an audience here on YouTube from these videos. And what's going to happen is you're going to start earning ad revenue from the videos, right? From having the videos monetized and the ads in front of the videos, you're going to start to earn a little bit of ad revenue from these videos. So what else, right? So now you're going to be making money here, and you're going to be making a little bit of money here from ad revenue, and that's pretty cool. The more videos you make, the more money you make, right? So what else? Okay, so the next step is you want to do a newsletter. Let's say you commit to having, a couple videos a week. But let's say you have more to say and you have more jobs that you're doing versus videos you're putting up. Or maybe when you tell the story, you're telling these hour-long stories for videos, but maybe you only put 15 minutes of the story up on YouTube. Maybe you have deleted scenes. Maybe you have extra things you want to talk about, right? So all the extra stuff that's happening will go in your newsletter, right? And what is that? That's like this, right? So the newsletter, we're going to do it like this. Here are the things we need to put this little newsletter together, okay? And this is all not going to cost you anything. It's all going to be free. The first thing we're going to use is something called Google Docs, right? And Google Docs is cool, man, because it's kind of like Microsoft Word, or it's kind of like Open Office or something. We can make newsletters in this thing. Newsletter 1, right? Now they got nice little fancy templates, and you guys can use a template if you want, but I just want to show you the basics, right? So with this, let's say I got a few extra videos that I shot that I didn't need for my YouTube channel because I got the videos where I'm telling the stories, and then I got extra stuff, right? I got some extra videos that I shot from other stuff that happened, just extra content, right? Because I knew that I was going to have this newsletter and I want some extra content, right? Now these are going to be videos too. They're going to go on YouTube as well, but we're going to make these videos unlisted videos. So nobody can really see them unless they have a link. So on my newsletter, here's what I'm going to do, because I don't like to type. So what I'm going to do is, now I'm not sure if this is going to work without my headset on. Right now I'm just speaking to my webcam. Let's see if it'll work. but I'm going to use voice typing. Let's click to speak. So it's a little inaccurate because I don't have a headset on with a microphone right now. But it's not too bad, as you guys can see. New paragraph. Newsletter 1. New paragraph. Here's all the videos that I posted on YouTube for the month of June. New paragraph. Video 1, new paragraph. Video 2, new paragraph. Video 3, new paragraph. Video 4, new paragraph. New paragraph. It's not picking me up because I don't have my microphone on right now. New paragraph. Deleted scenes. Deleted scenes and unpublished YouTube videos. Guys, it's not going to work because I don't have my microphone on right now. That's okay. You guys get the point. So anyways, we're going to have video 1, video 2. Video 1, video 2, and however many videos you publish for the month, right, in your newsletter. And then you're going to have deleted scene, unpublished YouTube videos, and hot takes, right? We'll just call it hot takes, right? So this will be video 1, video 2, video 3, and so on. However many videos you have for the month, right? And what are these videos? They just link. They link to the YouTube video, right? They just link to the YouTube video URL. They just link to the video, okay? You know, look, it's like newsletter 1. Newsletter 1. It's not going to be normal text. It's going to be title. You can make it as fancy as you want to make it. All right. You can make it as interesting as you want to make it. All right. It's your newsletter. You can put an image in here if you wanted to. Anyways, you guys get the point. That's not going to work too good without my headset as far as the dictation goes. It's just getting it from the webcam mic, and it's a little echoey in here. So let me tell you something. If you got a cheap headset mic, this dictation tool is fantastic. Anyways, cool. So that's the Google Docs tool. That's how you can create the newsletters really easy. This is MailChimp, and MailChimp is a free autoresponder service, okay? You don't even have to have a website or anything like that. You can schedule emails to go out to people who sign up to receive your emails, right? And MailChimp will even host the opt-in form for you. It's absolutely fantastic, okay? Absolutely fantastic. But let's say you got 12 issues. Well, look, you can easily, honestly, you could do all 12 issues in advance and have them go out once a month. But in the little business plan we're talking about, it's probably not going to be, in advance like that. You know, you kind of do it as you record your videos and as you do your jobs on Craigslist, and as you do things, you're going to kind of record the videos, right? So that's how you utilize MailChimp in that situation. But there's more to this. How do you charge people every month for the newsletter? Because with the newsletter, it's a paid newsletter, and you want to charge, let's say you want to charge them $5 or $10 a month for the newsletters, right? They got cool, valuable information in there that's going to teach people how to do freelance work. It's going to teach them, it's going to show them the adventures you've been going on all month. And it's just going to be all around cool stuff. You know, freelancers are going to be interested in it because you're doing freelance work and they're interested in that kind of stuff. So you charge $5 to $10 for this newsletter. How do you charge people every single month? How do you do that? Well, you get a PayPal account. The first thing, right? That's free. You can get a PayPal account, absolutely free. And then the second thing is you sign up for a Warrior Plus account, which is absolutely free. Okay? And you can use your Warrior Plus account. To set up the newsletter as a product And instead of just making it a one-time payment, you make it a reoccurring payment. Okay, that's very simple. So now when they buy your newsletter, what they're going to do when they buy the newsletter, Warrior Plus is going to charge them a set amount every month, whatever amount you charge for it. And you might think, well, that's cool, but how do I? Yeah, I mean that's it, right? That's it. Because the simple fact of the matter is, you can sorry guys, I got a little distracted. I was working on something else over here. But yeah, so basically that's the bottom line, okay? And you might think, well, wait a minute, where do I put the sales page for my newsletter? Let's say I'm doing the YouTube videos, and on my YouTube videos I'm saying, hey guys, if you really enjoyed this video, be sure to check out my newsletter. I put it out once a month. It's full of a whole bunch of deleted scenes and extra stuff. You're going to love it. It's really cool. Be sure to check it out. Click the link in the description. Where does that link in the description take them? Right? Where does it take them? Right? It's going to take them to a web page where they have the ability to buy your newsletter. But where do you stick this buy button? I'll tell you where I would stick it. I'll tell you where I would stick it, man. I would stick it, I would go to Weebly, right? I should have put it on here. But I would go to Weebly, because Weebly is absolutely free. It's a web page builder. It'll help you build websites. And they don't care if you put a buy button on your pages. So it's completely cool. It's completely free. But that's where I would put it. I'd put it on Weebly. There's other places out there. There's other options out there where you can put your little sales page. And then you think, okay, well, I got the sales page. They go to the sales page, and then what happens? Okay, so they click on the buy button. They click on the buy button. Warrior Plus takes their money, and then Warrior Plus is going to ask you, where do you want to send these people once they buy this product? And where you're going to send them is, you're going to send them to an opt-in form, a MailChimp opt-in form, where they're going to sign up for your newsletter. Okay? Once they pay, they're going to go to an opt-in form where they sign up for your newsletter, and the rest of it can happen through email. Okay? Very, very cool. Very simple business model right here, you guys. And you can do it. Now look, I'm gonna show you other ways to interchange some of this stuff. Okay, I'm gonna show you some ways to interchange some of this stuff, because I know not everybody wants to do labor gigs on Craigslist. I know not everybody's capable of doing that. Okay, but let me just hold on just a second. I want to stop sharing for a second, and I want to go back to the main screen. And I just want to check comments. Hey, what's up, everybody? And are you guys enjoying this? Is this helping everybody? I hope this is helpful. I want you guys to know this is really easy. This stuff I'm talking about right here, you can do this stuff. There's nothing under the sun keeping you guys from doing this stuff. I mean, we're not in scam territory here, you guys. This is 2017. You guys can do this stuff. There's nothing keeping you guys from doing this stuff. The only thing that would be keeping you from doing this kind of stuff is right up here, right? That's the only thing. I mean, I don't know if you guys believe me or not, but the stuff I'm talking about is very, very doable. It's very possible. We're talking about a situation where you're going to be making money from the freelance gigs, you're going to be making money on the YouTube channel, and you're going to be making money in the paid newsletter. I mean, and what's going to happen is, after about 12 months, that paid newsletter is going to start outpacing everything else. You're going to be making more money, and I guarantee you, in 12 months, you're going to be making more money from that paid newsletter than you are from those freelance gigs. In about 12 months, it's probably going to be paid newsletter. Right when you start out, it's going to be you're making the most money from the freelance gigs. You're going to be making a little bit of money from, well, not at first. You're going to be making no money from the YouTube, and then you're going to be making no money from the newsletter. And as you start growing, you're going to be making the most money from the freelance gigs, the second most money from the paid newsletter, and then the least amount of money from the YouTube ad revenue. And then after probably about 12 months, your newsletter is going to start outpacing everything. You're going to be making the most money from the newsletter. You're going to be making, I would like to think, the second most money from the YouTube channel, and then the third most money from the freelance gigs. And now all of a sudden the freelance gigs just kind of becomes a way to get content, which is kind of what it always was. The cool thing is you're just getting paid for content, which is great. It's just great, right? So okay, so let's change some things out, okay? Because I want to show you guys how to change a couple things out. All right, so look, let me share my screen again. Here comes the weirdness. Everybody seeing the weirdness. All right. Now let me just close some of this crap. Okay. Now look, let me just close this. Let me close this YouTube thing, and let me close this Craigslist thing. Okay. What if you don't want to do Craigslist? What if you don't know how to do anything? What if all those freelance gigs are like, what if I go to Craigslist and I'm looking at it and I'm like, don't know how to do that, don't know how to do that, don't want to do that, don't want to even do that. I don't want to unload a moving truck, because my back hurts. I don't want to clean out a garage because that looks disgusting and I don't want to go there. Right? First of all, like, I feel you on that one. First of all, I feel you on that one. I wouldn't want to clean out that garage either for any amount of money. And I don't care if I'm getting content out of it or not. I don't really want to clean that out. That doesn't look fun to me. Oh, that's not too bad. None of that looks fun to me, man. I'm not feeling that life. I'm not about that life. So, I mean, it's all good. I mean, I've cleaned stuff out like this before, but it's not my idea of a good time. So what if that's you? What if you don't really want to do that? Okay, I can dig that. Listen, what if instead of using Craigslist as a way to generate content, what if we, what if we have an interest in something? What if instead of using Craigslist to clean people's stuff out or haul stuff or unload trucks, man, what if we're just like interested in, affiliate marketing? Or what if we're just like interested in like paranormal activity? Or what if we're just like interested in, how to make t-shirts or something? What if we're just like interested in how to make t-shirts? But hey man, what if we don't know how to make t-shirts? What if we don't know a damn thing about how to make t-shirts? What if that was the case, right? Well, what we could do then is instead of using Craigslist for our content, what we could do is we could just come over to YouTube and we could say, you know what? I'm going to outsource my content. I'm not my content. I'm going to outsource my experience. I'm going to outsource the experience. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let me get away from Craigslist. Let me do this. Let me come over to YouTube and let me find someone who knows what the hell they're doing. How to make t-shirts, right? How to make t-shirts, okay? I'm going to filter this, man. I want to find people who are making videos now. Like, let's filter it to this year, man. People who are doing this stuff right now, okay? And here we go. 2 months ago on this one. Make your own DIY custom brand t-shirt without transfer paper tutorial, okay? Pretty cool, okay? So maybe what I'll do, this guy's got 208,000 subscribers. This video had 531,000 views, all right? He might be a little hard to get a hold of because he's pretty damn popular on here. But what I'm going to do, man, is I'm going to go to his About section, and I want to find some contact information. For business inquiries, I'm not a robot. I'm not a robot. And I'm going to submit that, and there is his email address. I'm going to email him, and I'm going to say, hey, man, listen, I'm starting this YouTube channel about different ways to make t-shirts and stuff like that, man, and I loved your video. And I was just wondering if you'd be interested in would you be willing to come on my channel and do a quick interview just talking about how you make t-shirts and stuff like that, man? Just talking about, you know, some of your experience with it, right? Quick 15-20 minute interview, right? You guys, you don't have to go insane with these interview questions, right? 5 or 6 bullet points, right? These interviews can be very easy. In fact, the more natural you are in the interviews, the better the interviews are, right? Bullet points. I can tell you right now, here's my bullet points for this guy. If I want to interview this guy, let me give you my bullet points on it. Let me go to Google Docs. We'll write them out together. Okay, so if I want to do an interview on this guy, I'm going to be like this, right? I'm going to say, you know, I'm going to intro first. And what am I going to do in my intro? I'm just going to say, hey, guys, I got a special guest. He's got a YouTube channel with this many subscribers on it. He makes these awesome t-shirts and blah, blah, blah. Like to welcome to the show. Boom, right? Intro. I want 5 bullet points on this, man. That's it, right? Tell us, for those that don't know you, tell everybody a little about yourself and how you got started making t-shirts, right? And you know what? You don't have to write all that crap down. Origin story. Boom. Tell us about your origin story. Then what I might do, if I want to go this route, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about specific video, how that came about, right? And then the next question might be, if I was brand new to the business, right? If I was brand new to the business, how would you get started? How would you get started if you were brand new to this business? 4th question, right? Curveball, right? Hey man, I know you're into t-shirts, and I know that you're a primo t-shirt maker, and I love your work. But man, what can you tell my audience about you that has nothing to do with t-shirts that you might be interested? They might find interesting. What else do you do besides make t-shirts, man? Throw them a curveball, you guys. Throw them a curveball, because that could lead into another conversation. Okay, and then what do you have coming up that you would like to share, right? Give them a chance to pitch or plug whatever they got going on. Now, this is a very simple little interview, and you could use this kind of outline for many different people to interview. And it happens really quick. It's simple. It's effortless. People like it. It's not very long, and it works. Okay? It works. So what I'm telling you is you can lose the Craigslist thing, and you can start outsourcing the experience and find other people. You don't have to just stick to YouTube videos. You can go to blogs as well. YouTubers, vloggers, and bloggers. Man, all your experience is right there. Any subject you want to talk about, they're all right there in the blogs and the YouTube videos. So you can find all the experience, and you can eliminate this Craigslist step right there. What if you're afraid to do YouTube, right? What if you're afraid to do YouTube and you're like, oh man, I don't want to be in front of a camera. I don't want to do that. Well, what I would do if I was afraid to do YouTube, well, look, let's be honest, and I know this is a smart-ass answer. The first thing I do is I just get over it, man, because there's a lot of opportunity on YouTube. I mean, YouTube's basically handing you the keys to a television show. I mean, are you kidding me? That opportunity didn't exist 20 years ago. I mean, can you imagine just getting a TV show handed to you? Here you go. Here's a TV show. See what you can do with it. Here's a TV show on the most popular website on the damn internet, right? Because the only website that's more popular than YouTube is Google, and nobody goes to Google to hang out. They go to Google as a portal to go to other websites. YouTube is the most popular site on the internet. So imagine they were giving you a free television, the keys to a television show on the most popular website on the internet. I mean, you know, so the first thing I do is get over myself and just take that damn keys to the television show and get on with it. That's what I would do. But let's say you can't do it for some reason. what I would do is I'd probably start a blog, and then what I'd probably do is I'd focus on building my list with the blog, and I would actually, most of my content would be put on Facebook. I put most of my content on Facebook. I build an audience for myself on Facebook. I'd funnel that traffic back to the blog where all my content would also live. So like, let's say I write a blog article, 1,000-word blog article. That 1,000-word blog article is going to exist on Facebook as just a pure text post. It's going to exist in several Facebook groups. And what's going to happen is those Facebook groups, the content in those Facebook groups, it's going to attract people to my link, right? They're going to start to see me as a leader in the space. And then my link is going to take them to my profile. And then in my profile, there's going to be breadcrumbs back to my blog. And my blog, all my content's going to exist. So they're going to get indoctrinated into my content, and my opt-in's going to be there. So they're going to go on my email list, where everyone's going to be getting my content on my email list. That's what I would do if I'm not doing a YouTube channel, right? That's how I would do it. YouTube channel is just easier, right? It's easier, but you can still do it. Now, let's say I don't want to do a newsletter. Well, I'll tell you something. Let's say the YouTube channel is okay, but this whole thing with the newsletter and all this stuff looks like a real pain in the ass to me, Cam. I don't know if I can do all that stuff. That looks really complicated. Well, okay, I mean, that's fine. The first thing I'll tell you is, number one, I never moved to the next level online without some degree of discomfort. Like, I always had to do something that made me step outside of my comfort zone to move to the next level. Every single time, always. But the second thing I will tell you is I would really highly consider this place right here, because Patreon is basically like a membership site that integrates perfectly with YouTube. It's built for YouTubers, right? And it's basically a membership site, right? This is a beautiful platform, right? And this is gonna get rid of a lot of the legwork I was telling you about. You can do it right here with Patreon. Add extra videos for people who pay you monthly fees. Do a lot of stuff. You can use Patreon to do it and make it a lot easier for you. So that's another way you can do it. Guys, I hope that I'm teaching you right now that no matter what I have in this list of stuff, there's always a workaround. For every single part in this chain, there's a workaround to all this stuff. There's a different. If you don't like PayPal, use Stripe. You don't like Warrior Plus, use JVZoo. You don't like MailChimp, use MailerLite. You don't like Google Docs, use OpenOffice. You don't like Weebly, use Wix. Right? There's always a workaround. There's always a workaround, no matter what. You can do anything you set your mind to, no matter what your disabilities or handicaps are. Okay, that's what I'm trying to impart upon you. Okay, I'll tell you guys something. I never made a dime on the internet from finding reasons why I couldn't get something done. Yeah, no bullshit excuse, no legitimate reason ever made me any money. You might have the most legitimate reasons in the world why you can't do something. I promise you won't make a dime off of those legitimate reasons. You will have to find a way around your you have to find a way around your obstacles. That's all there is to it. Okay, so you might wonder what this FF is. This FF is a course that I have coming out tomorrow at 9 a.m. It's called Free Funnels. Gonna cost you about $7 or so. How to do all the stuff big marketers do for free. Okay, this course, if what I taught you here in this little PowerPoint presentation, this little mind map presentation was interesting to you, and you want to learn more stuff like this about how to make money online for free with business models that aren't going to cost you anything, completely free business models that you can run, then this course is for you. If you are already making money online and you're doing okay, and you got some paid expenses online and a paid autoresponder, and you got a paid website, and you got all this stuff, hosting and everything, and you got all that stuff, and your business is already making you money, then you don't need this course. But if you're out there and you haven't made any money yet online, or if you're out there and you're trying to make money online, but you're not making enough money online, and you're paying money out of pocket for like expenses like autoresponders and stuff, this course is most definitely for you. And I think it will help you a great deal. And like I said, it's going to be very cheap. For the first 4 days, it's going to be under $10. And then it's going to go up to its normal price of $27. But for the first 4 days, starting tomorrow, it will be cheap at $9.90. It's going to be like $7 on a dime sale up to $9.95. If you're interested in this course, put this in your bookmarks. Okay, free funnel. That's epicconversions.com/free-funnels/FF sales. And this is the sales page, right? FF sales. epicconversions.com/free-funnels/FF sales. If you want to learn more about cool stuff, check this sales page out, because we talk about closed loops and open loops and emails and all kinds of cool stuff on the sales page. I'm going to hook you guys up with the knowledge, all right? So anyways, that's the end of this video. I don't know how long this has been, man. Let me get off this screen share. Cool. All right, I don't know how long this video has been, man. I hope it hasn't been too long and too boring for you. Mustafa says, I don't understand what's going on. Can you give a brief idea? Thanks. Thank you. Mustafa, do you have a specific question? I'd love to answer your question, man. I'm not sure if you have a specific question. Does anybody not know what's going on? I tried to make that really simple. I hope everybody understood what I was talking about. I was talking about a basic doing some freelance work, kind of documenting your journey on a YouTube channel, and then running a paid newsletter off of the YouTube channel. So really, it's a simple business model, but it'll really make you good money. In about a year's time, you'll be doing really good. So it's really good. It's basically audience building. You're gonna be using your content to build an audience, and your audience is going to buy your paid newsletter, and it works really, really good. And then we talked about getting rid of the whole Craigslist freelance thing, and we talked about just doing interviews and finding other people to interview. And you might think, well, how does that interview thing work with a paid newsletter? Well, here's how it works, man. Number one, you don't have to put all your interviews on YouTube. You can hold some back for your newsletter, right? You can plan on doing so many interviews a month and only put so many of them on YouTube, and then pitch your newsletter at the end of every interview, right? And that's kind of how you do that. Another way you could do it is only put part of the interview on YouTube. This works really good if you have longer interviews. If you're doing like an hour-long interview, you can put like the first 15 minutes of the interview or so on YouTube, and then pitch your newsletter for the rest of it. That's another way you can do it. So anyways, that's about it. I hope this has been helpful to you guys. Free Funnels is coming out tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Love to see all you guys on my download page. I hope this video has been helpful, and whether you buy my product or not, I hope I provided some good value to you here today, and I will see you guys in the next one. Leave me a comment in the comment section. Smash that like button. Let me know if I helped you. All right, peace, guys.